Okay, so it's time for my roasted garlic concoction. You want to find some garlic that has some good flat bottoms to it. They usually come that way if you get a sleeve of 5. They're always nice and clean, otherwise you may have to really cut down a lot of the root end because you want it to sit fairly level. And you also want to slice off enough of the top to expose the cloves and parallel with the base. So I usually find the smallest point where the cloves come up, and I go that deep to get to it. So nice and cleaned off. I'm going to take them, put them in little squares of foil, and drizzle olive oil on them. Let it soak down inside the crevices. Nice and oily. The oily boy catches the worm. And once that's done, you're just going to put a little salt on it, pepper, and you're going to roast them. My salt happens to be a mix of salt substitute and salt, like 80-20 or 70-30, somewhere in there. That's a little pinch of salt there, some fresh pepper. I know mine's probably getting in the way, and I'm cooking in the shadow here, so I hope it's good enough for you to see. And I'm going to roast that at 375. I have a convection oven, so I'm going to set the convection for 375 for 15 minutes. And then I'm going to cook it at regular 375 for 15. So if you have a regular oven to put them in, it'll probably be, I would say, maybe 40 minutes, 45. You just want to caramelize it until it's nice and brown on the top, but you don't want to burn it. You just fold these little pouches up, kind of roasts inside and steams the garlic as well. Corner to corner, corner to corner. It doesn't have to be completely sealed up. Little gap for the steam to escape. It's fine. If you want, you can take all these excess little pieces of garlic and mince them up, but it's like $2.99 for a sleeve, so you know it's not worth it. Popping these in, and I'll be back to when the timer goes off. All right, the timer's gone off, so you just want to take them out, let them cool until cool enough to handle. I'm going to check them anyway, just to make sure that they're a little golden brownish. I don't know if you can see that in this light. If I stand back, I know they're cooked. I can feel how soft they are, but you want to let them cool down so you can handle them. And we're back. So I let this cool for about 20 minutes or so. You just want to open them up. You can hold on to the foil, keeps your fingers from getting all the oil on them. Just squeeze it out. Maybe take a little fork to help. Just scrape it out. It's going to go right into a paste, really. That's all it is now. It's mush. Garlic mush. Just get them all cleaned out. Make sure you keep an eye out for any pieces of skin that might fall in there. You want to pick those out. But these are coming up relatively clean. Nice and smooth. Just get all that. You can do this on a board or on a plate. Yeah, it's good. Garlic. Good garlic. I left a little bit in here. You don't want to waste this stuff because you can use it in a lot of things. I'm going to I use it as a spread on like a savory cracker with a little slice of cheese, like extra sharp cheddar or some Pepper jack is always good, but this is great as a base to pasta sauces. I use it as a pizza sauce base. So now you just want to mash it. Just give it a good mash, mash, mash all the way. Flip it, fold it, mash it. Just get it all nice and smooth and creamy. And you're going to want to take some salt, some pepper. This doesn't want to come out now, does it? No, because it's humid. So we'll take some out of here like this. A piece of rice. A little salt. There's more rice in there. I'll have to pick the rice out. Alright, that should be enough salt. Pepper next. All depends on how much you like. You can go light, you can go heavy. All of this is to taste. I've got some basil and some oregano. I usually use a couple of pinches of the oregano and about 3 or 4 pinches of basil. But again, it all depends on how you like it. You can leave one out. You can add extra of one. You could, if you want, I guess you could put thyme, rosemary, whatever you like. But this is what I like to do. There's some basil going in. I usually do about 3 or 4 good pinches of the basil. I just like that balance of the savory with a little bit of the sweet basil. Parmesan Romano Asiago. This is one of those store-bought in a shaker blends, but you can use obviously fresh grated. It's better, but this tastes just as good. Just cover that up, and you're gonna just mix it, mash it all together again. If it's too thick, drizzle a little bit of olive oil in there. If it's too thin, more cheese. Can't say no to more cheese. And you see it's starting to look like baby crap, which means you know you're on the right track. But it smells heavenly. Looks like it came out of a diaper, but it's so good. Right, that's it. Just spoon it into a little container. We'll keep in the fridge. Eat it up. Yum, yum.